Yeah, get rid of that thing, man. Okay. Yeah, we're going. This is the Eaglebear.
Good morning. First of all, I'll share with Grandfather Wisest. As I awake to the morning rays of the sun, I feel its energy, and I know a new day has begun. And as I awake further through the travel through my mind, I always try to recognize when alien thoughts may unwind. And as usual, the first to arrive are of these 6x9 cells that I believe should be called man-made hells. But I quickly escape myself from that train of thought because I know all too well the feelings they have brought. So I go deep within and I listen for life spirit to speak. There's some static, but I know the direction that I seek. Even with this onstage and offstage situation with grandfather, grandmother, I'm able to overcome the dehumanizing manipulation. So I slow my thoughts and I wait a while, but there's so many reflections of that face that won't smile. And as I wait, visions of self slowly arises, looking at the whole with Grandfather Wisest. But today, he is sad, with a tear sliding down his face. He says to me, my son, our children, I have been replaced. No, my son, there's nothing to be said. It's just a new lifestyle forced into their heads. We'll just continue to wait. Our actions will speak true, especially after the life you've been put through. But all for good reason, as the bear wakes from its winter season. Our children will come to their spiritual flight as long as we keep it within their sight. I know, my son, today but be a vision, but tomorrow the only life-saving decision. So this is one that came to me within the last couple years before this pandemic. We'll go with this story.
Yeah.
We are the people of Mother Earth. We are the children of the universe. We're not the first. We must survive the rising of the tide. We cannot hide. We must decide on whose side. Mother Earth and universe, family and community, love, understanding, communication, our best friend, coming from within. All that we've been given to help us in our living, and how we're seeing, hearing, remembering who we are. And that's why our family surrounding should always be abounding in things that breed integrity through our sharing and empathy. Our children should not be left to wonder, but intelligently we should ponder the life that they will face with moments that cannot be replaced. So our children should properly be prepared so their life bounties can be shared. We should be sensitive to all their needs so they in turn will learn to trust our every deeds. Some will say too much attention will spoil a child and that they must be treated and styled, because we all need someone to lean on to know that we too really do belong to a family setting that's not forgetting. We are the caretakers of our children that should be building upon the things of our mind and heart, so they too can learn to do their part in avoiding society's many, many traps, because by loved ones they were shown the haps of how important it is with family trust, and how with everything it is a must. As with happiness and integrity, it must be met intelligently, so our children can be steadfast and persistent and hard-nosed and resistant to such feelings as loneliness and doubt, because them are only two things we can live without. So let us walk this life together, because it'll make it that much better. And if you can keep your head when all about you, others are losing theirs that always doubt you. If you can trust yourself and your creation and creator and only believe, and those doubts of others for you will not deceive. If you can remember the priorities in which you're supposed to keep, then your everyday burdens won't pile up so steep. If you can continue to dream instead of worry, then I know your way won't be so blurry. If you can think as you take a breath, then from heartache and pain you can rest. If you can hear the truth that is spoken, then I know your way won't be so broken. If you and I could walk upon this sacred ground, then with others our life will abound. And if you can still know and feel inside, then with this knowledge please abide. If you ever again feel at a loss, then just remember it's your life and you're the boss. And I do acronyms, so the first one I want you to have a brainstorm over is the first one. It would be intimately fine. Integrity's fidelity. Integrity meaning that we all pass the test to drive this here without fear, shame, guilt, or nothing to hide. Because we realize we've all been dehumanized, become civilized by lies. And the only hypocrisy of our democracy is plutocracy. Everybody sees this now. Who all got paid during the pandemic? All the billionaires. So we all know that now, so we got to get plugged back into this. They want to run into space, but man, there's only one place to run right here, this space. Yeah, this space, because we all been hurt over it. All of us on Earth. Yeah. Through war, famine, greed, hate, drugs, alcohol, but the main two, religion, saying our mothers picked an apple made of sinners. There's only one sin against our life creation, acronym, sitting in negativity. That's how we talk to ourselves. So here comes education now, sit us all down, make us feel dumb. Force feed us, make us look over there and not look here. So people wonder why they have these other thoughts that don't help, and that's why. Because we all been ignored, we all got blocked. So now we can turn around and change that channel, and when we start having those other thoughts, we can say, no, I don't want to feel like that no more. I don't want to think like that. I don't want to talk like that no more. I don't want to hang out with people that are going to talk about things that are not going to help me. Because I had visions about it. My grandmother, man, told me how I'm talking to myself and how I'm talking about others. Yeah. If I think bad, talk bad, and feel bad, I'm going to be sick. Yeah.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. Thank you. And I got more, too, if you ever want to come back for some more.
You know I will.
Yeah, right.